it's Donnie from the Philomath Montessori School. And today I am going to show you how to make yourself a braiding activity. To do braiding, you need something long and thin. I'm using twine, but you could use ropes, shoestrings. You could use strips of fabric to fashion your own braiding activity. Just needs to be long and thin, and you need to have 3 strands. I cut myself 3 long strands of twine, and I colored 2 of them with a marker. Let me show you. I put this cardboard down to protect my table, and I took a marker and I just ran it over the twine. It's not completely colored red, but it's red enough that it lets me see that it is different from the other 2 strands. I have 1 red strand, I have 1 blue strand. I used a blue marker on that. It's a little bit blue. And 1 strand that I left natural. You can leave them all natural. If you don't need the 3 colors, that's fine. And now I need them to be together. I need them to be together. So I can either just tie them in a knot, now they're together, or I could tie another string around them to hold them together. Now that they're together, I need some way to hold them down so that I can braid them and they won't move around too much. So I could take a chunk of wood and I could put a push pin in it. Let's see, I'm gonna take my cardboard away. I don't need that right now. And I can just loop this over that push pin, and now this will hold it for me. It's holding it for me. Another thing I could do would be to tie another string around it. And loop that around a heavy can. Tie that around a heavy can. And then the can can hold it for me. Now the can is holding it for me, see? Okay, so we're gonna let the can hold it. And I'm going to start braiding. Do not worry if you don't understand braiding right away, because I'll bet there's someone in your family who knows braiding and they can help you with it and they can work on it with you, I'll bet. Okay, let me position you so you can see my strands. Oops. 1, 2, 3. I begin by crossing 2 of them that are next to each other. Just cross them. Now this one that's on the left, I'm going to put in between the other 2. Now this one that's on the right, I'm going to put between these 2. This one on the left goes between the others. This one on the far right goes between them. Back to the left, it goes between the other 2. Over here on the right, it comes between those 2 that were still there. And we just keep doing that. Watch for a little bit. And it's starting to look like a braid. You can then pull it taut. Just kind of pull your strings tight against each other, and that will tighten your braid up. Braiding is how ropes are made. braiding takes 3 weaker strands and weaves them into one much stronger strand. And that is the magic of braiding. I hope you enjoy practicing braiding at home and make your own braiding activity. I wonder what you'll use. Will you use twine, or will you use cloth strips or shoestrings? I suspect that shoestrings and cloth strips might work better than this twine. Whatever you do, I hope you enjoy discovering the very best way to make your braiding activity. Until next time, goodbye.